Okay, guys, and welcome back. So, basically all we've got here is nothing's really changed in most of the areas here. This force of Goths actually did not come down to reinforce their fellows at Constantinople. And so what I did was I was training up cavalry, and I had a bunch of generals anyways over here in Thessalonica, so I've brought them en masse and had them hiding in the trees over here. And rather than wait for them to attack, which, as you can see, the populace is getting a little antsy with the constant siege, and also I want to hurry up and get some of this stuff finished up here so that I can put my army together and go on the offensive. So basically, I'm just taking all the cavalry we've got here, and we are just going to attack. We should be able to take care of them pretty easily. I actually checked the stats this time for the Gothic cavalry, and they're not too good. At least not compared to our cavalry, and they don't have any cavalry archers, just this one unit of foot archers here. They do have spearmen, but basically I'm hoping that we can still use the garrison to take out any spearmen, because that would probably be easiest. On the diplomatic front, I am now allied with... Oops. There we go. I am now allied with the Alemanni, who are themselves at war with the Western Roman Empire. At least I think they are. Yes, they are. And of course, they are also allied with the Lombardi and the Saxons, so I might get alliances with them at some point. Or maybe not, because it looks like they're at war with the Sarmatians, who are also my ally. Okay, well, anyway, the point is that we now have another ally in a future war, I guess, with the Western Roman Empire. I somehow doubt that they'll be doing any fighting against the Eastern Roman Empire. But anyway, so that should be it. Now it's time to relieve the siege. And indeed, they immediately retreated, which is good, because that means we can take all of our guys out of here. Kind of merge them together, and then we'll finish them off. You know, we'll fight a night battle. We don't need those reinforcements. And in we go. Okay, guys, and welcome to the battle. So basically, we've just got our infantry here in the front, the cavalry archers behind them, and then the regular cavalry behind them again. We then have the general's bodyguards, the warlord's bodyguards, I should say, on each flank. We'll just kind of send them out here now. One thing that I like about the non-horde version of the steppe spearmen is, in addition to the skill from them, they also form proper ranks. Actually, it's the same with the Hunnic archers. There's a very similar horde unit that we were using, but they don't, again, form proper ranks. So it's kind of hard to get them to do what you want. It looks like we've kind of scared them into not really doing much of anything. All right, let's bring forward the cavalry archers. All right, where are their archers? Oh, those guys over there. All right, and now retreat back. Well, actually, I guess not quite that far yet, because it looks like they're kind of still sticking around over here. I must have accidentally grabbed the warlord there. They're doing a good amount of damage there. That's pretty good. We'll see if the warlords can kind of get the archers, preferably without getting involved with every other unit. Those are the Gothic spearmen over there. Alright, let's let them run right into our spearmen. And then it looks like they're just going to turn around anyways. We'll see if we can get the warlords to take out those guys again. And we'll send the cavalry forward again. And retreat again. Oh, except this time that guy got caught. Come on, back up. Oh, shoot. Got caught by the Gothic Lancers, but that's okay, because when I checked their stats, our general's bodyguards are way better than them. So we shouldn't have too many issues there. Oh dear, but we are having issues with our guys shooting our own guys.
Enemy warlord flees from our warriors.
Oh.
Attack and drive them back in the same way. Attack quickly.
Oh dear. Let's not have two generals' bodyguards face the entirety of Gothic forces. Alright, you guys attack in the rear there. Yep, we're having those horse archers go off to the side there, so let's have you guys get over here. Right, get back over here. Why don't you take out some of these guys as you go by? Alright, you guys come over here and take them out while we have the warlord turn around and attack the
enemy general.
Gothic Lancers.
Show fear. Now they may turn and run. Attack! Attack!
Right, we still have spearmen over here, unfortunately. Now, let's have these generals come over here. You guys come over here and intercept them. These guys get over here and kill them. Actually, I think we only need one of the warlords to go over there and do that. Alright, so what have we still got? We've got some runaway slave spearmen, some Gothic spearmen, and we still have the Gothic Lancer. Guys come back over here.
Barbarian warlord. Units, units. Units, double time. Cavalry, units.
Alright, have you nearly taken them out? Yes, you have. Alright, let's have them all fire at will again, and we'll send them forward. Oh. Oh, they're routing. How lovely. In that case, you guys actually stop firing at will. And just run these guys down kind of as you get in this direction. I did tell you guys to stop firing at will, so those arrows are going to stop flying, right? Alright, orders completed. So now, go forward. Alright, with the warlords on the flanks and the archers in front, we should be able to make short work of these guys. Especially if Gothic Lancers obligingly kind of step away from the others.
This is no longer a battle, this is a hunt. No, a coward chase.
And it looks like that is it. Actually, let's grab this unit of archers and tell them to go after them since they're light cavalry. Come on, guys. Oh, they're not going to leave the line. Oh, they might be one of those units that ignores orders when they're charging. Yeah, those guys will probably get away then. Right, are there any other enemy units? No, there are not. Alright, well, I guess we'll tell them to fire at will then. Let's see if they catch them or not. Oh, I see the green circles getting closer to them. Alright, and these are Gothic Lancers. Now, even though I told them to attack with swords, I think they will still fire arrows, right? Yes, they are. Okay. Oh, there's the red line. Come on, guys. More volleys. More volleys. Last guy. Come on. Kill him. Kill him. Don't let... Oh, I'm at the line.
We need fight no more.
Hooray!
Fight.
I think he still counted as
Yours.
dead, even though he made it across the red line. Ah, excellent. Those are the sorts of casualty figures I like to see. Now, how well did our... Yes, as you can see, our cavalry archers did quite a lot. The warlords did too, actually, though. And these two were probably the guys who were on the right flank, because I know they intercepted several units and killed them. I think probably 2 units of Gothic Lancers and the archers. And you see, as their warlord actually did the most damage out of really anyone. In fact, he was the only one who did really any damage. The Gothic Lancers managed to kill 1 guy. And the raiders, who are the archers, managed to kill 9. Alright, but anyways, let's take this back to the campaign map. Alright, so... Looks like we should be able to continue building that swordsmith then, and we'll need to replenish some of our battered units, but it looks like the immediate threat from the Goths is gone. I do still have some units up here, but we will deal with these fools in time. But anyway, that's all I had to show you guys now, so I will bring you back as more of interest occurs. Okay, guys, and welcome back. So, it has actually been a few turns. We are building up a second army over here. Though, actually, perhaps I should talk about the first army, because when last I left you guys, we had just finished driving the Goths away from Constantinople. And all they had left was a very small force over here and some forces back in Colonia Dacia. Well, we actually got peace with them, which is why they have been permitted to rebuild their forces, but I think they're probably fine, to be honest. They don't appear to be making any aggressive moves towards us. We then retrained up all the troops and everything and trained some more troops, put them all together, and started sending them towards the Eastern Roman Empire. Which I believe that this city here, Sirmium, is the last one on this side of whatever the name of this strait is. Or we'll just say west of Constantinople. I believe this is the last Eastern Roman Empire settlement that is west of Constantinople. So what I've done with this army is I actually sent it over here. And I was thinking that these guys would come out. They have so many troops here, just so many troops, that I thought they'd come out and attack me, but they didn't. So I jumped over and took the bridge thinking, well, I'll be nice and close to them, so they'll definitely take their huge numbers of troops and attack. But they haven't done that either. In fact, it looks like they're just building up more troops. Now, I do have to admit, the quality of the troops does seem to vary quite a bit. The peasants are crap. The Mitanni are medium troops, I guess. They're not particularly good, but remember, we don't exactly have the most elite troops ourselves. I mean, they are better, but that's only because of, like, the armor and experience upgrades, well, and the weapon upgrades. Without those, they would probably be a comparable unit, so we don't exactly have elite troops ourselves. And I think these Comitances, or, wait a minute, Comitatenses are actually really good units. Yeah, look at that. Super expensive, but good units nonetheless. So I actually think that they probably should have attacked me, but for whatever reason, they have not. So I'm thinking for this turn, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and attack the captain here and see if we can have like a big battle with these guys, because nothing's going to change unless I do something myself, because they're just going to hole up there, and it looks like they're just going to build up more and more troops until something happens. I'm going to get my spy out of the way there. Actually, we'll put him like right there, I guess. All right, but anyway, we'll do that in a bit. Let's see, I already mentioned that we were building up another army here. Peace with the Goths. Oh, I guess the only other thing that I wanted to mention is if my voice sounds particularly like raspy and stuff, especially since I know there's going to be another piece of footage. Like, there's going to be an earlier part of this episode, and then this part that's being recorded right now is actually like 3 weeks later. So there may be quite a difference in my voice between the first part and this part. And actually the next couple of episodes will probably also have a slightly weaker, raspier voice from my illness. But anyway, if you're wondering why, that's why my voice sounds a little off, and why perhaps I'll just be a little off in general. But anyway, I think that is everything over here. I mean, obviously we've been building up these settlements a little bit to try to get some more military buildings. The second army is being built up here. It'll be under the command of Elak, whatever his name is. I'm pretty sure he was one of the important generals that we had. I think he was the one who fought like at the bridge, though I could be wrong about that. All right, but anyway, on to the main event. Let's see if we can get the captain to fight us. All right, it looks like we can. And it looks like we've got the garrison as well. Now, out of curiosity, am I still standing on the bridge? Okay, I am. But I don't think that matters, because I believe since I've attacked him, it'll be like in a square around his position. Not my position. So if he had attacked me, it would have been a bridge battle, but I don't think it will be since I've attacked him. I also don't think I'm going to do a night battle, yeah, because then you see the garrison won't come out, and I kind of want them to, because I'd rather fight them on the open field than behind the walls of their city, which I believe they actually have some pretty good stone walls there. So anyway, let's just get right into the battle then. Okay, guys, and welcome to the battle. So I've got it paused right now just so that I can explain a couple of things. The force that we actually attacked under the captain is in front of us here on this hill, and then the reinforcements are pouring in from right here. This is actually the edge of the map here. Actually, this map feels very, very small, because like this is the line right here, and it goes this way. I mean, I guess, and then yeah, it ends right here. So this battlefield seems strangely squashed. But I guess anyway, I guess it's not terribly important. Actually, I wonder, can we... Ah, there we go. We can see the city from all the way over there. I think I said it in one of the episodes for the House of Julii, where we could like... There were a couple of battles actually, I think, where you could see like bits of the campaign map kind of off in the distance. And so there's the city that we are fighting near, and you know, there's the river and everything. The bridge, I doubt, is actually on the campaign map, to be honest. I think it would be over there somewhere, but the river itself is there, which is pretty cool. But anyway, the force we attacked is there. The garrison coming from the city is, of course, right over here as they enter the battlefield. Now what I've got is I have my spearmen here and my swordsmen behind them, and I did tell them to kind of shift position to face the main force that's over here. We've got all of our cavalry here on the flanks, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send our cavalry over here to harass these guys, because they've got peasants, they've got some of like the weaker Limentani, who are like kind of like a, I want to say like a militia of sorts. And so I think we can really harass and beat down this force a fair bit without necessarily being bothered by the main force. And we'll have our non-missile cavalry kind of go around the flank here. We might be able to like pick off like some of these peasant units with them. And meanwhile, as these guys advance, they should just kind of break or attack, I guess, our infantry, and we'll have the cavalry swoop around and help at that time. You see, I've got them shifting so that, again, they face the enemy over there. You see, on the edge of the map is right here. It's going to be hard to send the cavalry around the flank, and so much of them is just kind of up front like this. All right, let's see. Missile cavalry. Actually, I guess that's more or less a good position for you guys. You can start shooting at that unit over there, and it looks like these guys might start coming within range in a moment. I do believe the Limentani can throw spears, so we will kind of retreat. Make sure we stay out of range of any return fire. But we don't want to go too far back. Retreat again. Oh, here comes some of the Equites. Now, I believe the Hunnic elite warriors are actually a somewhat decent melee cavalry as well. So we might be able to... Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can eliminate all of these units here. Just some peasants and some Limentani. But anyway, I think these guys could actually take out a cavalry unit if it charged towards us. Wavering. Defeat seems certain. Okay, excellent. They are all routing. Look at these guys. Charging our lines all by themselves. Right, hurry up and eliminate that peasant unit there. You know what? They've actually sent their cavalry a little far ahead of the rest of their forces, so why don't we turn around and see if we can take them? Oh, one of them is the general. Okay, he's actually probably going to be pretty tough, but at the same time, we do have plenty of our own cavalry here, so along with our own general's bodyguard, so hopefully we can eliminate them regardless. Oh, we're losing guys pretty badly there. Ow, 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 ow. All right, retreat, retreat, retreat. Yeah, he actually did a pretty good job there, which, I mean, I guess it is a good bodyguard unit, so that's probably why. Okay, so now he's charging our archer cavalry. So let's retreat. Actually, here, let's let him chase them for a bit. Okay, good. Now, you guys get over here, and basically we're going to assassinate this general right now. Let's see, we'll have our general go first. See, and we'll follow with the Hunnic heavy cavalry. Oh, you know what, let's line back up again. Okay, he's charging right into our spearmen, who are in their skill thrum formation, which is kind of ideal. Because, I mean, we don't care as much about the spearmen, for one, but they're also anti-cav. And I think in that skill thrum formation, they should be a little more survivable, too. Okay, we're going to tell these guys to stop firing at will, though.
Warlord flees from our warriors. Attack and drive them back in the same way.
Crap, where is the general, though? Is he going to survive? He might. Ah, shoot. I don't think we actually killed the general. Okay, let's face our infantry in their direction now. Okay, yeah, they're not going to be able to catch the general. Hopefully he just won't come back. Okay, we'll send our cavalry to the left flank, and we will have our archers start firing again, and we'll bring them forward. Alright, so speaking of archers, they should have a few of their own. Or, looks like 1, 2, 3. They actually have a few units of their own. We will definitely want our cavalry to go charging in their rear just to make sure that we take them out. Meanwhile, our own cavalry archers will focus like on their infantry and on weakening them. Okay, where's the general? Okay, yep, he's still running. Just want to make sure their archers aren't firing on my guys yet. Oh, and it looks like my cavalry can actually hide in the trees over here too. So hopefully what will happen is once these guys reach that position, they'll basically be hidden as well. And then the enemy will probably focus more on our archers and on the infantry. You guys stop firing your arrows, because we don't want them to waste them on, like peasants. Okay, they're bringing their own archers forward now. I don't fancy a duel between cavalry and infantry archers. I mean, if they bring them so far forward that we can actually charge them and kill them without actually having a quote-unquote archer duel, that would be pretty nice. Though, again, that is kind of... Wait. I can right-click on a unit to get stats. Huh. I wonder why I couldn't do that in the last battle. Actually, you know, even our missile cavalry actually has decent stats. I could probably, I mean, the Hunnic archers have decent stats. I could definitely send them into, like, a battle with archers. A melee battle with archers, I mean. I don't want, again, wouldn't want to trade arrows, per se. Oh, wait, it wasn't my own units I was trying to get information on in a past battle. It was the enemy, wasn't it? I was, like, trying to double-click on an enemy unit. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Okay, well, it looks like they're just kind of, creating battle lines, I guess. See, our cavalry are slowly recovering. None of them are exhausted anymore, though this unit is still very tired. Hopefully they'll recover a little more before battle is actually joined again. Okay, why are they heading towards the archers? Because they're kind of a greater threat, that's why. Alright. Let's bring our cavalry archers kind of over here then. And it looks like, yes, they've got their archers in the rear now. Here, we'll tell them to fire at will, actually. It looks like we may have a proper battle now with their units charging our lines here in a minute. So we might as well use as many arrows as we can before that happens. In fact, actually, you guys get closer. Okay, tired, winded, fresh. Okay. It's time to get our cavalry out behind their lines. But further away from them, please. Because again, I'm pretty sure those guys can throw spears before charging.
The warlord of the enemy army is running like a startled goat. Hunt him! Goats make good eating! This is no longer a battle, this is a hunt. No, a coward chase.
Okay, they're routing. Good. Excellent. You guys get back here and hurry it up so that we can really charge these guys in the rear. Okay, those guys are routing, so we don't have to worry about them. Okay, let's send our swordsmen forward to make sure the spearmen don't break or anything. I guess we'll tell the archers to stop firing, since we probably are just killing our own guys. Alright, you guys, charge in the rear. Break them.
You have killed the enemy general. Now his men show fear. Now they may turn and run. Attack! Attack!
Alright, let's get these guys to chase down some of these fleeing units. Get these guys over here. Alright, and that's victory.
Field like frightened goats, hunt them down and slay them all.
Yes, slay them all indeed. Oh wait, there's still enemy there. Go ahead and kill them. Alright, horse archers, get out there and go kill them. And let's see, you guys actually step forward and go get those archers. You guys go get those archers, and then you guys come and get... Oh, I guess that's one guy. Well, go and get him anyways. Alright, hopefully not too many of the enemy will make it back to the settlement, I mean. Oh, did I leave one of my spear warband behind? I guess I did. Oops. Definitely didn't mean to do that. Is there any more enemies around here? It doesn't look like it. Other than just these few guys here. Looks like there's a few guys here. Oh, actually, you guys go over there. You guys go over there, and... I guess those guys are already killing those guys. There we go. That should be all of the enemy. Has at least one unit running around and slaughtering them. These are the Comitatenses. These are the guys I definitely didn't... Oh, wait. Comitatenses. And I definitely didn't want to fight them, like, on the walls of the settlement or anything. So, glad that unit in particular is gone. Anyone else? There's exactly one guy there. One Limentani. Oh, you don't have any arrows? We will watch him get shot with arrows. The filthy Roman dog. You should have just surrendered your cities to us.
Victory is the reward of warriors. Great victories like this go only to the best.
I have to admit, I do think this was a pretty great victory. I mean, look at all the casualties we inflicted on them. I guess in terms of numbers, it actually was a more even fight than I thought it was. Let's see, who did the most damage? Casualties inflicted. The archers did absolutely tons, as did the melee cavalry, but that's not surprising because, well, the archers were firing from a distance the whole time, of course, but also they got to chase down enemies, and I believe this does include enemies that they chased down, not just the ones that they actually had to fight. And the same, of course, goes for the melee cavalry. They did a lot of fighting and a lot of chasing of routed enemies. I have to admit, the spearmen still did pretty well, especially like these three here. They each got over 100 kills themselves. These guys didn't do so well, but, you know, I don't think the spearmen were actually engaged for all that long. Then again, they did take higher casualties relative to the amount that they inflicted. I wonder if maybe, like, one of these units was taking archer fire, too. Let's see, how well did some of these... Yeah, you see, the initial army that we attacked did basically no damage. And they lost, like, all of their guys. Now, this army should have done some damage. Yes, the general did an excellent amount of work on our cavalry. I say excellent. Better than anyone else by far. Okay, the archers didn't do too much damage. Let's see, 14, 5, 7. No, it looks like it is probably... Oh, wait, right, because the Comitatenses, and I think even the Plumbatarii actually can also throw spears, or maybe it's darts. I think there's one unit that throws darts, the others throw spears, and I think a lot of them throw spears. Kind of like actually how in the base game, lots of the Roman infantry units can throw spears before they actually engage. I bet you they were the ones who actually did the damage to those spearmen units with like the spears and everything. All right, but anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get back to the campaign map. All right, excellent. I mean, we can't really move at all, but they've only got 2 little units there in the city, and then... Oh, actually, that's a full unit. Legio Lanciarii. Yeah, you see, uses a missile weapon before charging. I don't remember where this unit fits in on their roster. I mean, looking at their stats, they're a little bit under the Comitatenses, but they're definitely better than, say, the Limentari. All right, well, anyway, I don't think we need to delay over a single unit. Let's go ahead and put this place under siege. See, I don't need a battering ram. Go ahead and just maintain the siege there. All right, excellent. And so by next turn, we should be able to actually take the city from them, which would be excellent. All right, but let's see. I guess that is actually all I had to show you guys for this turn, so I will bring you back as more of interest occurs.